friends, welcome to the course of PHP and MySQLi CRUD tutorial. Inside this video, we'll do discussion about development. If I back to browser, so this is our sample application what we had seen inside our very first video. This is basically a CRUD based application, and as we know, inside this CRUD application we have our insert queries, update queries, delete queries, as well as select queries. So behind the scene, these MySQLi queries are running with MySQL database. So before developing this employee based CRUD application, we need to understand all about the development steps. So let's go back to slide and open a new tab. So we will create our employee based. Let's write our project name. So project name, it will be something called employee CRUD application. Here CRUD stands for C for create, R for read, U for update, and D for delete. Overall, this is all about our select statement, insert statement, update statement, and delete statement. To understand all about these concepts of database, we will use object-oriented concept of MySQLi. So here inside this sample application what we had seen, behind the scene, this application is connected with a database and a table. So for the development steps, first of all, we need to create project setup. After creating setup, we need to create a database and a table. So for example, we are actually going to create our employee based CRUD application. So the table name should be something called tbl_employees. Inside this table, we'll store all employees. Now next, as we can see inside this application, here we have a label. Also here we have two buttons. Whenever we click on this add employee, we are getting a bootstrap panel, two buttons, and a bootstrap form. Also when we click on this list employees, we can see here we have a bootstrap panel and a bootstrap table. So inside this overall employee based CRUD application development, we will use bootstrap library. So use of bootstrap library. What basically bootstrap library is? Bootstrap is a CSS library. To use the concept of bootstrap, we need to download some plugin files. To understand better about bootstrap library and its file, we'll see inside coming videos. So here inside this application development, we'll use bootstrap. And also we can see here we have font awesome used for plus icon. Let's go back, click on add employee. We can see here for list employees. Also we had seen for the action buttons of edit and delete. So for these icons actually we had used font awesome library. So also we'll use of font awesome. And what basically this library is, how to use this font awesome icon library, we will see inside our coming videos. Now next, in terms of layout, we can see that here we have a main page. If we click on add employee, here we have add employee layout. Click on list employees, here we have list employees layout. As we can see inside this action buttons, inside our very first video, we had two buttons called edit button and delete button. So whenever we had clicked on edit button, it opened a edit layout page. And also while clicking on delete button, it opened a delete button layout, where we have a delete confirmation message along with two options called yes and no. So for the layout purpose, let's create layouts. So inside layouts, we will create our main page. Next we will create our add employee layout, means add employee page. After creating add employees, we need to provide list employees layout. Then we will have edit employees page, edit employees and delete employee. Inside this page we'll have confirmation with two options called yes and no. So inside this employee based CRUD application, we want a main page, add employee, list employee, edit employee and delete employee. Use of font awesome icon libraries, bootstrap libraries. Also will use a database and the table, the name is table_employees. So overall this is the structure of application, and by the help of PHP and MySQLi object-oriented methods concept, we will go and proceed the development process from the very next video. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.